Hi everybody, welcome back to Nobody's Beauty Guru. My name is Julie and today I am here with an intro to a project pan. And yes, another project pan. I know it's a lot right here at the beginning of the year, but a couple of these are year-long projects. So we've got to do the intro now and then I will try to space out my updates. I've got like an entire spreadsheet ahead of me, guys, because this is a huge project and there are a ton of different things going on in it. So this one is the A to Z project pan. This one runs from the 1st of January until the 31st of December. So the entire year, this one was created by Jessica from Beauty and Baseball. I will have everybody listed down below who is participating in this. There are a lot of people. And because this is a year-long one, we're going to see what I can work through. I am not going to rotate things in and out. This is going to be a one and done kind of a situation, and we'll see what letters I get stuck with at the end of the year. But the A to Z is picking something for every single letter of the alphabet. And it's 26 things, right? In a year-long project, which is doable. So we're going to cross my fingers. Some of these are going to be progress items. Some of these are going to be finishing items. We're going to see how this goes because some of these are pretty lofty. So I'm going to just see how we do throughout the year. The first one is probably my loftiest, and A is for Airspun by Cody, which you can't even see progress. Like, this is full to the top. This takes so long to use. There's so much in this. And I know if I don't make a concerted effort to actually try to use it, I'm never going to use it. This is something that's going to be very, very hard to use, but I'm hoping to at least have a line on here that I can mark for progress eventually. And that's going to be my goal, is just to try to use as much as I can. For B, I am using the Behind the Scenes Eye Primer by Lorac. So this is brand new. I haven't used this yet. I don't know how much is in there because I haven't like uncapped it and tried to squeeze anything out. But it is just a sample, so I'm assuming there's not a ton in this. This should be one that I should be able to run through, but I do have another primer and another project, so we'll see. Then I'm going to be hopefully finishing Central Perk for C. This is a ColourPop shadow, so Color and Central Perk both start with C. This one I already have pan on. It's what I'm wearing on my outer corner today. I really do love the way that this deepens up my eye looks. It's a gorgeous burgundy burnt red color. It is starting to dry up on me. So this one is going to get as much use as possible before I can't use it anymore. Unfortunately, ColourPop shadows do dry up. The more you use them sometimes, the more they dry up because the more you're opening and closing it. But I do love this color. It's beautiful. For D, I'm going to be using my Lorac Pro palette. I'm not officially panning this. I'm not officially panning any palettes in 2018, but I am using a lot of colors out of this. So for D, I am using Deep Purple, which is right here. There's a dip up in that top corner, but no pan on that one yet. I'll be trying to hit pan on that and finish as much as possible. I don't think that's a color I'm going to finish completely, but I do want to hit pan on that and then see what kind of progress I can make on it. And then for E, I'm going to be using Espresso, which is this chocolate color up here. There's really not even anything to show you by way of progress. I've touched the top of it, that's it. No pan on that one, so again, I want to hit pan on that one, see what kind of use I can get out of that. For F is my facial spray. So this is the Mario Badescu Rosewater Facial Spray. I can mark this and I will mark this as soon as the video is over, but I'm like somewhere right at the top of this label, and I love, love, love this. It's something I use anyway, so putting it in a project just made sense. I use this to prime my face, I use it to refresh my face, I use it to set my face, whatever. I just love this stuff. And then for G, I'm going to be using Gelato, which is a multi-stick from Bite Beauty, which I am so excited about. This is going to be my cream blush for the year. I've never used this on my face. I've only ever swatched it, but it is a stunning, stunning color. And these Bite Beauty sticks can be used as eye colors. They can be used as cheek colors. It blends out beautifully. It's just a gorgeous color, but these are more natural and they will go bad. So I want to make sure I use that this year and finish it completely. That is my goal. So barring any issues where I hate using it, then I will be using that up for this year. Then for H, I will be using my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette, which I have purchased and then just never used. So my goal is to hit pan on one of these. I don't know which one because I haven't used them enough to figure out which one I like best. but my goal is to hit pan. I don't know if that's actually even attainable, but on these smaller pans in these palettes, I'm hoping it is. I don't know how raised they are, but my goal is going to be to hit pan. So wish me luck. For eye, I will be using the Ivory Lace pencil by Cella, which is supposed to be like a brow carving pencil, which I don't think I would use it for, but this is still creamy and really, really nice. I could probably use this for, I don't know, spot concealing, matte highlighting, an eyeshadow base. I don't know how I'm going to use that, but I would like to use it. I will measure this on paper. I'll measure everything that I can on paper as soon as I'm done this video. Any kind of progress on this would be great. I got this in an Ipsy and I've never really used it. And then for J, I'm going to be using Juju Rouge from ColourPop, which is a gorgeous red lipstick. And after panning NARS Cruella, I realized I really like red lipstick. So hopefully I like this one as much as I liked NARS Cruella. It's down here. It's a gorgeous color. For K, I'm going to be using Kitten from the Stila palette in the light, because I tried to pan this years ago and I have not yet finished Kitten. And after that, I probably am okay getting rid of the rest of this palette, but I want to get the most that I can out of Kitten. And there's still a good bit in here, not a ton. I should be able to finish this no problem. So this is Kitten right here, and you can see there's still some on the side of the pan there. And then that's what the rest of the palette looks like. But I really just want to finish up Kitten, and then the rest are pretty dupable in other palettes. For L, I am using a lip treatment. This is the Hanalei lip treatment. Again, I think I got this at a Sephora Play, and I've never used it. I don't know. I think it's like a really thick Vaseline kind of like a lip treatment that I think will be really great at night. So hopefully I can use that one up. For M, I'm going to be using up Mauve in this palette. So this is right here. And hopefully I can expand that pan, maybe finish that one up. We'll see. I do like using it. I do also think that it's going to work really well with that Bite Beauty and the Central Perk, so hopefully I can use that one up. And then for N, I'm going to be using Nude, which is this color down here in the Lorac Pro palette, and we'll see what I can get done for that one. For O, I am using an oil. I am using the Smashbox Photo Finish Priming Oil. I got this as well in a sample box, and I've never used it. I've never used an oil primer. I've used oils in general as moisturizers, so I don't know if I'm going to end up using this as an oil primer or an oil moisturizer, but either way I want to use that one up. And then for P, I will be using a pencil. I know, that was a push. And this is the Sephora Flirting Game eyeliner pencil. This is a waterproof eyeliner in this like gorgeous taupey color, which reminds me a lot of my Cruise and Chic, which I think will probably be done soon, so I can use this one. And then for Q, I'm going to be using my quick drying makeup brush cleaner. This one will go no problem because this is what I use anyway to clean my brushes. This is the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner, and I love this stuff, so my goal is to finish this one. I will also mark this with Sharpie and then measure that one out, but it'll take me a little while, but I will go through that no problem. And then for R, I will be using my Rose Salve from C.O. Bigelow. This one has made it into a couple different projects, and it's still going strong. So there is a sizable amount of pan. However, where there isn't pan, it's all the way full. Like, there's not a ton of use on the other parts of this. So I'll give you a close-up, but this one's gonna be special. For S, I will be using the Sand. It's technically Rosy Sand, but we're going to let it go. My Catrice Concealer. This is what I'm using in place of my Pixie Under Eye Corrector because it does have a more orange cast for color correcting my dark circles. So this is what I will be using to do that in my under eye area. And I just used it for the first time yesterday and today. So I don't hate it. I don't think I love it as much as the Pixie, but I think I can make it work. So we're going to see if I can use this up. And then for T, I'm going to be doing Taupe from my Lorac Pro palette. So that is Taupe right here. There is not really a dip in that one. So we'll see. Nude, Taupe, Mauve, the Espresso, and Deep Purple are all being used from this palette. And then for you, I will be doing the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. This one is still full, but again, this one won't be that hard to use. The only problem is that I'm not doing foundation, so I don't really have that much I need to set, but I can just put it on regardless, and I'm sure I can get through that. For V, I'm doing Vanilla Bean by Makeup Geek, and this one I already have pan on, so this one is going to just be about how much use I can get. I'm hoping to maybe finish this one off, which I think is doable because it's my only matte setting powder, so I can use this to set my eyes after using my primers, and I don't think that one will be too hard. And then for W, I will be using the Wegmans Organic Coconut Oil. This thing is going to be my lotion, my hair care, my everything, because it is full. I really have not used very much of this at all. It's getting old, so this one is going to be my skincare, hair care, everything to try to use up this year, because I don't know if this has, yeah, it says like Best Buy 2016. So I don't think it goes bad, but this is not something that I want to keep around if I don't finish it. Like, that's actually, I didn't realize it was that old, but we're going to just use it because I don't think it goes bad. If it does, let me know. But if it doesn't, I'm just going to use it. For X, I'm going to be using Olaplex because it's the only thing I could find with X, but there is Olaplex, right? Like there's like a heavy X sound, so I'm going with it. This is a hair perfector. This helps just seal your hair, keep it really healthy. This is something that is pricey, so I've been kind of holding on to it, but I need to just go ahead and use it. I will mark this one with a Sharpie as well, but you don't use a ton of this, but you do use this as like a conditioning treatment, and I want to use this up. My hair is obviously color treated, and I want to make sure I'm taking care of it, so this is going to be a great product to use to do that. And then for Y, I am using the Yes to Cucumbers Soothing Eye Gel. So this is just an under eye cream. It's not my favorite, but I can use this, and honestly I could probably use this all over my face as a moisturizer as well to help use it up, because I don't love it as an eye cream, but it's not horrible as a moisturizer. But Yes to Cucumbers is definitely a Y, so I will be using this one. And I have a little bit of use. I will mark it on here because as you pump, the little lever does like push product up, so I can mark where I am on this, and then I can give you guys updates. And then for Z, I was going to use a multifunction concealer for zit coverage. I will be using my Wet n Wild concealer, which is in this thing because I depotted it way too early. I didn't need to. There's a ton of it in here, and I'm hoping to be able to finish this up. Again, I'm not using as much concealer because my skin's been doing really well lately, and I haven't needed it. So that's gonna actually last me so much longer than you think it will, because I'm not wearing foundation. I'm not mixing it with foundation. I'm not using it in larger patches. I'm using it just close to my eyes, and that's it. So that's my Z for zit coverage, although I'm gonna probably not use it for zits. I don't know, we'll see. That's all 26 products, guys. That's a lot of products. I'm going to have to try to find an organizational tool that lets me keep all of these like out and accessible and at my fingertips so that I remember to use these things, because it's a lot to keep track of between this and all of my other products that I am trying to use and put into projects for 2018. But I am really excited about this. Thank you so much to Jessica for inviting everybody in. Everybody else who's participating in this, link down below, as well as Jessica. I will also have a link for our Facebook group, which is, I believe, requested. Like, you have to request to get in. But if you're a panner, it's a great one to do because it has all of the projects for the year by people that are in the group. Even outside of that, if people are aware of a project, they put the information in there so that you can sign up and whatever. There's spreadsheets for everybody that's joining so that you can just copy and paste into your descriptions. It's very organized, really wonderful. I will have all that information linked down below, and I will probably be updating you guys every month, month and a half, 2 months, just so that I can space out all of my updates for my different projects. But that is everything for the A to Z makeup challenge. Thank you so much for watching and putting it up with us. If you're excited about this, like I am, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, click subscribe, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye, guys.